What's up, punks? Can a woman have a pina colada?
Can a woman have a penis?
Yes, a woman can have a penis.
It's complete
When
bullshit.
were you a doctor or an expert in women's rights
The
or
UK Supreme
science?
Court has made it crystal clear.
Or science? like you need to be a scientist to know this. See how nuts this
That's
guy
not the
is.
Supreme Court's job. The Supreme Court's job is to look at legislation
down the law
and
of
then
a
make a
land.
legal ruling.
Okay, so you know more than the Supreme Court.
Well, yes, actually, in this case, yes, I do.
Yes, in this case, I actually do. Sausages. Right now, this is him in the interview on Newsnight.
When Zack Polanski is making seductive claims to you, it's important that you understand, before he came into politics, he literally made money by charging women on the promise that he could literally enlarge the size of their breasts by hypnotizing them. That is a true statement. And by the way, if you think that's
Look at
insane,
his face.
if you think that's insane, his policies are even
Would you like bigger tits, love?
more insane. He wants a world without borders. He wants open borders. He wants us to stand down and destroy our nuclear deterrent as Vladimir Putin belligerently marauds into Ukraine. He wants a
Look, did you see him then? No, he's saying bad things about me.
He wants a communist economic system. He wants to legalize all drugs. And in Zack Polanski's version of Britain, his version of Britain, it is illegal to sell fentanyl, crack cocaine, and heroin, but illegal to rent your flat out. This is the most unserious person to enter British politics in my life.
Okay, listen.
Get your fentanyl, but do not rent your flat out, or you'll be locked up. The guy's absolutely nuts. People need to know how nuts this guy is. Basically, the Green Party are the new Communist Party. They've just railroaded it. Nothing to do with green agenda. They're complete communists.
It's not something I do. It's not something I charge for. It's absolutely
Zack, that's not true.
He doesn't charge for it. He does it for free.
I'm sorry, I've got a correct record on it. That is not
And then
true.
actually, amazingly,
People
Hang
can
on.
look this up
Hang on a
them.
minute. When you talk over each other, no one at home can hear. As I remember, you were quoted as saying, actually,
Quickly.
loads of people
Quickly, let me jump in and say, save him. We can't have the right winning.
might go for this because it's safer and cheaper than a boob job.
Right, so this was 12 years ago.
Well, that's even more fucking nuts. The guy's crazy.
This was 12 years ago, before I was a politician.
did it?
I think
So that makes it all alright then. It's okay, folks, don't worry. I did that 12 years ago. Well, this one is advertisement for the Green Party. Don't forget, guys, I'm one of you.
I grew up in the north, not far from here.
I grew up in the north, not far from here. I'm one of you.
I remember I used to wake up with this hopeful feeling.
How many of you wake up in the morning and go, oh, I have a hopeful feeling about the country? It's just full of shit.
I'm sure we feel like that anymore. There's more a hopelessness. People who are too
Hopelessness.
tired to fight, too tired to sleep. Kids going to bed hungry. Parents lying awake in the next room knowing. Powerless to change things.
That is true. It's very sad, but that is true.
We need a fair taxation system.
Taxation.
You see, there are some people in this country, when they wake up without working a third job or doing an extra shift, they are richer, much richer.
Okay, I understand that. It feels shit that someone's making loads of money and you're not. I don't despise those people at all. I think, you bastards, I want to be you. I want to be that rich person. They think if you've got money, you're evil. They don't think, well, how can I get money as well? If everyone thought like that, everyone would have more money.
That's why we need a wealth tax. Not on plumbers, not on small businesses, not on ambition. Just a 1% tax on the assets of the super rich. Ordinary people
They think by taxing the way out of it is going to make them richer. Taxing the rich, it's a complete fallacy. Whether you want to tax them or not, it's not going to make any difference.
can't wait any longer. I'm here to make this call, but I can't do it alone. Will you stand with me?
No, I won't, you fucking weirdo. This is Gary Stevenson, the raving lunatic that thought he was going to get himself in the Labour Party. He paints this picture of taxing the rich because he knows with a certain amount of people that subject will always hit home no matter what, because people think taxing the rich is what we should do, because people think that that is the way for them to get money, not to do it themselves. He knows full well that it is not possible, it's not doable, and it will make no difference, but he's building his audience based on this fallacy. policy, and he's done it strategically from the beginning. I watched him very early on in the beginning. I thought, I can see what you're doing. He was trying to plan his way to get in power into the Labour Party, but he's failed miserably because they don't want to touch him. But you can listen to this interview and it will show you how stupid he makes himself look.
2% on wealth.
Okay, Zack has said 1%. That will cure everything. That will pay for everything.
Over 10 million.
Yeah.
Roughly how many people in the country have that kind of wealth? And so what would that tax produce?
Not an enormous amount of people. There's one pitfall straight away.
Almost number of people, we think it would bring something sort of like 20, 30 billion. Depends exactly how you do it.
Say 25 billion a year.
Yeah.
That's
not enough.
That's not a lot.
I know, it's not
That's
enough.
2% of government
enough,
spending.
Listen,
so why are you saying 2% on that wealth?
It's not enough.
Yeah.
I know that. So I'm aware of that.
So why...
If you don't get the 2%, this country will collapse. If you get the 2%, the country will collapse slower.
So there you go. That's his shtick. Tax the rich, but it won't do anything. You'll have a slow death rather than a quick one. You see the lunacy of these people. This is a scary fact. The NHS costs 23 billion a month to run. So basically, his tax the rich scheme and Zack's tax the rich scheme only pays for the NHS for 1 month. Tax the rich. It's going to solve our problems. Is it fuck? It's not going to do anything. Anyway, if you want to hear more garbage from me, hit the subscribe. Bye for now.